In the school year of 2014-2015, the Carrollwood Day School girls basketball team had 7 players, won 1 game, and disbanded a month into the season. I was on this team. No matter how hard we tried, we could not win. At 1 game, we lost by 96 points to a team stacked with girls who played competitive basketball outside of school. At the halftime of this embarrassing game, our coach told us that we could not go out on the court and act like losers. He said that we had to go out on the court and try our hardest, even though we were destined to lose. After this game, the team was not the same. Many of the players became critical of one another, and the team soon thereafter became divisive. I felt discouraged. How was it on such a good team with such a good coach and skilled players, how could it that we could go up in smoke so quickly? One day, as I watched my little brother interact with his teammates during a cross-country meet, I had a revelation. My brother, his teammates, and coaches were all interacting using positive phrasing. Positive thinking and phrasing was heavily researched by a psychologist by the name of Martin Seligman. Dr. Seligman specializes in positive psychology specifically. His research shows that positive words and phrases have a huge impact on behavior. For example, saying, "Walk, please," instead of "Stop running." This removes the notion of blame, fault, or carelessness. It focuses on the opposite behavior we would like to achieve. Other research shows that the positive words and phrases that are repeated sink into the subconscious mind. These then affect one's behavior, actions, and reactions. The subconscious then tries to align these positive words and thoughts with reality. In that moment of watching my little brother interact with his teammates, I began to wonder, could positive thinking and phrasing help the CDS girls basketball team? On my brother's team, they were not the best runners. Yet, they had fun, encouraged each other, and every time they ran, they focused on making it to the finish line. At that moment, I made a commitment. I would introduce positive thinking and phrasing to the CDS girls basketball team. The only problem was, how would I teach the girls how to positive think and phrase? And I was also worried about how they would react. So I decided I would make a chart with negative phrases on the left and positive phrases on the right. I then had a meeting with each and every one of the girls. And to my relief, they eagerly decided to join me in my campaign to start positive phrasing on the basketball team. Finally, it was time for the 2015-2016 games to start. We now had 10 players, 3 more than last year, 4 of whom played competitive basketball outside of school. Things were looking pretty good this year. We lost our first game. And on the second game, we had to play the team we lost by 96 points to in the prior season. In our hearts, we knew we were going to lose. But again, we could not go out on the court and act like losers. We still had to go out on the court and try our hardest, even though we were going to lose, so we decided to set a goal. We would not lose by 96 points again. We would close the margin, and we did. Even though we still lost by a pretty large margin, we decided to focus on our improvements versus our loss. Now, this story does not end with a miracle. We do not end up winning all of the games we played. we still had some negativity and bickering on the team. In other words, there was some drama. However, many of the girls told me how they will pursue positive phrasing and thinking throughout their lives. How in that short little time period, they have already seen the effect it had made on their mindset. Now, let me get to the point of why I am here speaking with you all today. The positive phrasing and thinking on the CDS girls basketball team was only the first step in the process. I would like to make Carrollwood Day School start positive phrasing. I would like to encourage you all here today to use positive phrasing. We all exercise to keep our bodies healthy, so let's start exercising to keep our minds healthy. Let me warn you, this will not be easy. But in the long run, you will see the effects that positive thinking and phrasing will have on your daily lives. Thank you.